Welcome to Faculty on Fire. We're back. I'm Austin Collard. We're sitting down with Dr. Rob Sumowski. Tell me what you do.
I'm the assistant professor of special education.
Okay, nice.
So I teach people who want to become special ed teachers, work with disabled kids.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
What made you want to get into that?
Well, I got into the field accidentally in early 90s and just loved it. Fell in love with the kids.
Accidentally. That's very vague.
It's a long story.
I just want to accidentally end up, in a career.
It's a long story, but I can tell you it involved missing work and going to a Grateful Dead concert.
That being said, do you like Dead and Company? It's Bob Weir.
Bob Weir.
And then Phil something.
Phil Lesh.
Phil Lesh, that's what it is. But they have John Mayer as the front man.
He's good.
Instead of Jerry Garcia. He's a good guy. Do you know him personally? What?
I met him one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm a huge John Mayer fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're his
And
bass player, Dave LaBruyere? He and I
no.
were in a band together called Billy Pilgrim.
Really?
Yeah, in the early 90s. And
What did you play?
I was a percussionist.
You're a percussionist?
Yeah.
I play a little guitar and bass myself.
Do you?
But I've never played with John Mayer or his bass player.
I had dinner with him one time, and he was just he was real aloof.
Aloof?
Always looking around the room.
John Mayer?
John Mayer was very aloof.
He's like checking over his
he
shoulder.
came to a
and
show
stuff.
that I was doing. This is probably 95 or 96. He just got to Atlanta, and we were sitting in Eddie's attic, and Dave, who was his bass player, brought him by, introduced me, and we just hung out, ate dinner, and he was staring around the room the whole time.
Did you guys talk at all, or was he just
Oh, yeah, we
like,
talked.
was he out of it?
No, he wasn't out of it. He's just aloof.
This is sweet. By the way, our food today is brought to you by Georgia Bob's. Georgia Bob's. You're a Cubs fan. Am I wrong?
I am. How'd you know that?
We do our research.
Yes, I was born in Chicago.
You were.
I was.
I was gonna ask you about your poor decision there, but I guess it was more of a birthright thing.
It was a birthright thing.
Yeah.
And I'll
So
have
you're
you know,
born
we've
into
won
it.
a World Series in the last 108 years.
I'm still not a Cubs fan. I'm sorry. You'll have to.
That's okay.
It's okay.
I mean,
Thank you. I thought you were gonna get
forgiven.
mad. I got a little
No.
scared there for a second.
nothing but love in this house.
All right. So who's your favorite Cubs player?
Favorite Cubs player right now, Rizzo.
You're pretty into animals. Am I right?
Yeah, well,
I mean, who isn't into animals?
when I came to Georgia College, my wife and I fell in love with the surrounding area, and we have bought ourselves a farm.
So you have a lot of animals.
Yeah, I do. And the coolest thing, it started out great because my wife wanted sheep for Mother's Day one year. And I thought,
She wanted sheep. She was like, I know Mother's Day is coming up.
give me a
I know
couple
you
sheep.
need to get me something. Can I have some sheep?
She wanted sheep. And, I made a promise, no goats, just sheep.
No goats.
Well,
Wait, what's the deal with
I
goats?
thought if you own sheep, that makes me a shepherd. I thought that'd be kind of cool to be
That
a
was
shepherd.
the deepest thing
you know?
I've ever heard.
I'd
I mean,
rather
it's
than be
literal
a
too.
goat
It's
herd,
literal,
you know?
but that's
Anyway.
a goat herder. They don't have like a cool word for that.
It's not as romantic
A
as
geppard.
being a shepherd.
A geppard? No. Stop right there. But you're married to a very unique woman if she wanted sheep for her Mother's Day.
A very cool woman.
That's the type of woman I hope to marry one day.
Well, but then the following Mother's Day, she wanted a chainsaw. So that could be...
That's scary.
Yeah,
It's just
see.
like what you got planned.
It's kind of the yin and the yang. Anyway,
Still, that's cool. It's better
She's
than
an amazing
just
woman.
jewelry. So a lot of animals. What's favorite one that you own?
donkeys.
The donkeys?
I love donkeys.
What's your favorite animal ever?
My favorite animal ever. Gee whiz, I haven't ever thought of that.
People rarely do. It's a shame.
Dogs are swell.
Dogs are swell.
Yeah, I've got a chocolate lab.
That should have been my
She's pretty
senior
neat.
quote. Dogs are swell.
See?
That's just so classy too.
Well, thank you.
Dogs are swell. People don't use that word enough. I love dogs
There are
as
a
well.
lot of words that are overlooked. Swell, splendid.
Splendid.
When was the last time you said, I've had a splendid day?
I've never said that.
You should. Think about it.
Is that? I think. Teach me.
It's funny.
Teach me your ways.
You want?
All right.
Okay.
It's your favorite donkey, and it's Rizzo. You have to save one of their lives.
Oh, geez, that's a tough one. I think if it's during baseball season, it'd have to be Rizzo.
That makes sense.
Yeah. We had sheep. We had 2 goats born right during the World Series, and named them Rizzo and Schwarber. Contacted the Cubs organization, and they sent us a congratulatory email.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it really did. They said
Nice.
it was the first generation of Cub-friendly goats because they weren't cursing the Cubs. Remember the cursing Billy Cub? I said, well, this is a good vibe. We're turning over a new leaf here.